Number 16. At the small forward position, 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At center, number 55, the other forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 91, Dennis Rodman. At guard, standing 6 foot 9 inches, number 32, Magic Johnson.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Driven out there with Morant. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Pettit in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, Porzingis is out there with Dennis Rodman, and it's Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Johnson, and it's Mutombo, and at the 5, down low. We know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Inside. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. Here's Johnson, 6 to shoot. A beautiful reverse layup.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Morant with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Johnson. Outside, Porzingis. Rodman sets the screen for Porzingis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the 3-point revenge there.
Morant's got space. Had the space there, but it's offline. Here's Johnson. And again, it's Denver.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Embiid. There's the triple. Rodman grabs the miss. Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Johnson, the pass to Mutombo. Back to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Here's Mutombo. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Morant against Johnson. Morant right side. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 5 now.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Morant against Johnson. Outside, Porzingis. Rodman sets the screen for Porzingis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Mutombo sets a screen. Second chance shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Johnson. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Morant passes to Pettit. Now Gervin. Morant surveying the D from downtown. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Rodman. Here's Porzingis. The shot, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Morant missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Johnson inside. Guarded by Morant. Pettit grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense. Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Deflects the pass. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Pettit. That's in, coming off the assist from Gervin.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jerry Sloan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And he makes the first. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Gervin outside to the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stojakovic with Gervin covering, and the basket by Mutombo.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Gervin. No scoring in this one. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's slick, he's smooth. He's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Timeout called Cleveland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
It's hauled in by Stojakovic. The Nuggets leading by 4. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his second bucket.
Check out the Dikembe Mutombo doing his thing inside, using his height and reach to score the ball.
Now here's Embiid. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that wind.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Here's Johnson. The Cavaliers making the shot.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Out to the right wing. From the low block. And that one hits back iron. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Out to Porzingis. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Houston. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, good on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He's guarded closely. Outside, Porzingis falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Man, the jump shot of Porzingis, a thing of beauty. And the assertiveness. He knows he can get the shot he wants anytime he wants it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Houston. Pass to Embiid. And here is Johnson. 8 points for him. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Rodman, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Pettit. Good. Nice job down low. Pettit's got 6 points.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Pettit. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Substitution here for Denver. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Kemp comes in for Dennis Rodman. Finley's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And it's Fox in for Porzingis. Here's Finley. Pass to Johnson. Here's Finley. Guarded by Powell. Now here's Johnson. T right on him. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Nuggets ball.
Rocket 2. Here's Finley. And good. Coming on the assist by Kemp. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Clear that Finley is always ready to get into a shooting motion. He's got such a clean, efficient jump shot.
Archibald passes to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac, a screen on Fox to the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's why you always want the offense running through time. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Looking for Oden. He gets it there. Back to Johnson. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Johnson's got 10 points in the game. And so Powell will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Pass to Embiid. Here's Archibald. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Johnson, the pass to Kemp. And Kemp with the slam!
It's a beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight. An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Embiid with a screen on Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Rangers checked in.
At the line for 1.
Houston is a phenomenal go-to scorer. He's got a smooth stroke and a nice clip from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Finley. Back to Fox. Right wing. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. And Kemp with the slam!
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Embiid finds Zubac. Here's Houston. Embiid with a screen on Granger. Houston can't get it to go. Denver leading by 7. Here's Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Embiid. Over Kemp. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Nuggets. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Morant is out there with Gervin. Then there's Embiid, and it's Pettit in at the 5 spot.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Morant outside. Embiid with the screen on Fox. Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Rodman. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
Morant with it. Launches it. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Fox dishes to Mutombo. Outside, Porzingis. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Fox. Offensive rebound. Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Now, here is Stojakovic. He's covered closely. Fox against Morant. Unloads from 13. Fox, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Magic Johnson, he checked in for Fox. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Swiped it away. And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Gervin.
Deadly in the half court as well as out in the open court. Gervin is versatile and amazingly gifted.
Johnson, the pass to Mutombo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Defensive foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Johnson against Morant. 5 on the clock. Here's Pettit. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. No one covering. He has 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Stojakovic dishes to Johnson. Stojakovic, the pass to Rodman. Denver passing it around. Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. Rodman sends a screen. Johnson attacking. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
The 3 from Morant. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Johnson. He's got 12. Left side, Porzingis. Unloads from 13. Mutombo kicks to Porzingis. Johnson outside. Rodman sets the screen for Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim, beating the contact. Not enough to foul him up there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Kings check in.
Number 30, Bernard King.
Gervin surveying the D. And it's blocked. They double-team Johnson. Here's Rodman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out, too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness. The skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Johnson against Morant. From about 19 feet. That one drops for him. Mutombo's got 7 now in this quarter.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
To the paint. Morant outside. To the inside. Pass to Gervin. Morant with it. Covered by Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
That's good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Both free throws good from Morant. The Nuggets leading by 11. Johnson outside. Got a piece of it. Morant against Johnson. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gervin against Stojakovic. Back to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proved they're trustworthy.
On the money from 12 feet away. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Changes. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Kemp comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Finley in for Stojakovic. Johnson outside. Finley the pass to Johnson. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and rolls.
There's the pick. To the wing on the left. King against Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. With some arc. Goes back up. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from King.
And you know King is looking for that high percentage shot, and he'll work hard to make sure he gets it.
Oden kicks to Finley. Denver passing it around. Johnson outside. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Fires the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Gervin's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ja Morant comes in for King. And he makes all 3. Now Johnson. 16 points for him. To the left wing. Inside. Here's Kemp. And Kemp with the slam.
An explosive leaper. This guy has bounce for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
Pass to Zubac. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Assist goes to
Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now Finley. Back to Johnson. And the foul on George Gervin. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Porzingis. On defense, the Cavaliers, 11-point game. Johnson inside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The kick out to Fox. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Powell against Fox. 6 to shoot. And they call him a screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Denver leading by 13. And it's Kemp at the elbow. Pass to Finley. Powell pulls it in. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. 1:25 left in the first half. Launches a 3. And that one is off. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 54 seconds left here in the second. Houston can't get it to go.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Embiid with the steal. And they're on the break. To stop the drought. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Embiid is unstoppable. Just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Back to Johnson. Pass to Finley. Now here's Kemp. The kick out to Fox. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Fox has got 5 now.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Embiid. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Porzingis. Magic Johnson is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then it's Rodman. And it's Mutombo. And at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Pass to Stojakovic. And here is Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Nice clean stroke on Magic's jumper there. You can tell he's got that shot locked in.
Embiid sets the pick for Gervin. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Outside, Porzingis. Offline with his three. Rodman covering. Pass to Gervin. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
Explosive near the rack. Gervin levitating. Iceman going upstairs.
Now Stojakovic guarded by Gervin. Johnson wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Gervin. And that one's on target from the wing. Gervin's got 4 points in the quarter. For Denver, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the lockdown at the break. That's to Porzingis. A fader. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bennett, the pass to Embiid. Over Mutombo. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Joel Embiid. Outside, Porzingis. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Mutombo's got 15 points.
And Mutombo, such long arms. Even when the D is a factor, he just extends beautifully up over the top.
Here's Pettit, headed by Porzingis. And Gervin kicks to Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Denver leading by 12. Pass to Stojakovic. Back to Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
That one on Embiid.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Morant, he's checked in for Cleveland.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
He lobs it up, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Pass to Bennett, beyond the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bennett's got 15 points.
And, you know, Pettit is not a good scorer. He's a great scorer, effective at getting whatever shot he wants and then converting.
Johnson dishes this to Jakovic. Back to Johnson. Morant with the steal. Here's the break. Stops. Pops. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porzingis passes to Rodman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Embiid. Here's Pettit. He's got 15. From deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And here is Mutombo. He's got 15. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. Johnson with it. 5 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, Magic is simply that good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, improving dialogues between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And Embiid with the block. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Stolen by Stojakovic. Now here's Johnson. He's got 25. To the paint. Picked off in midair. To the inside. Irvin. Unable to get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Johnson. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Now Rodman. Stojakovic with the 3. They get it again. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Timeout called Cleveland. Danny Granger is checked in for Denver. Kings checked in for the Cavaliers. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Pass to King. A 3-ball. And it's Morant missing. Denver's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The shot's good from Granger.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
Here's Pettit, covered by Mutombo. They set the screen. Pettit, the pass to Embiid. Now, here's Morant for three.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Morant against Johnson. Granger outside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Magic showing you the stick-to-itiveness with that play, chasing down the rebound to make sure they convert.
Morant against Johnson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Morant missing. The Nuggets leading by 15. Granger outside. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Magic Johnson.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And guys, if the game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That's good from Morant. The Nuggets shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Back to Granger. Lets it go from deep. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Morant pitch to Embiid. It's Gervin on the wing. Granger covering. Houston shot's good. Houston's got 5 points so far.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
It's time for the dance game. Get up and get down. Get ready to see yourself on the screen and show us your moves. Let's go. Substitution on the court.
Cleveland on defense. It's a 13-point game.
At the line for 2, Johnson.
That's good from Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Embiid with a screen on Fox. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
And Kemp with the slam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. It made 3 of 6. Here's Embiid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
A different look for Denver. Porzingis is coming in for De'Aaron Fox. And it's Finley in for Danny Granger. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Norman Powell's checked in for King.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Pass to Finley. There's the three. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Finley's got 6.
Finley loves to shoot the deep ball. That corner three is a nice one, too.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 18. 1:21 left in the third quarter. That misses off the back. It's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Zubac kicks to Powell. Here's Archibald. He takes it in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Out left to the wing. Finley. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Archibald passes to Zubac. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Embiid. Over Kemp. That one is good from Joel Embiid. He's got 12.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Johnson surveying the floor. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Back to Johnson. Here's Oden. 1 second left. Count it. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 18. Magic Johnson. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Embiid driven out there with John Morant. And it's Pettit in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the basket by Mutombo.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Morant. And they double up Morant. Gervin dishes to Morant. His 3-pointers off the mark. Denver leading by 20. Johnson outside. Now Porzingis. Back to Johnson. Inside. Pocket 6. And the basket by Mutombo.
Tell you what, the defense really struggling to find an answer for Mutombo. He's using that size of his to do a lot of damage offensively.
Pass to Embiid. Defended by Rodman. Here's Pettit. Here's Embiid to the paint. Shoots. Nails the baby hook.
And the focus of Pettit, really impressive. I mean, love watching him score over the defense, especially this close to the basket. He doesn't waste any opportunity.
3-pointer. Stojakovic gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Rodman sets the screen for Porzingis. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Stojakovic against Gervin. Johnson kicks to Stojakovic. Mutombo passes to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Connects from three-point range. Porzingis has got 20 points.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Rodman brings the double team. Pass to Embiid. It's Gervin on the wing. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid.
3 points.
Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Stojakovic kicks to Rodman. Throws it up high. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Morant against Johnson. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mutombo passes to Stojakovic. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Gervin for 3. Drills it from outside.
You got to get out on George Gervin. Extend that D. The Iceman's got in the gym range, folks.
Morant against Johnson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Embiid. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And the basket by Mutombo.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Headed force on both ends. An incredible score. Who also is an incredible rebound.
Headed. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for it. And the Nuggets making a change here. Kemp's checked in. So he gets them both. And here is Johnson. Pass to Stojakovic. Johnson outside. Porzingis high post. There's the steal. It's Gervin on the wing. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Porzingis passes to Johnson. Pass to Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. Porzingis is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's Kemp. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pettit's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gervin.
Hey, Gervin is slight of build, but he's not afraid of a little contact. Doesn't mind getting bumped while shooting. He looks at it as easy money.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Gervin. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Known as the Iceman, there is not a better moniker for a guy than George Gervin's Iceman Mr. Cool bucket getter nickname. An incredibly crafty scoring swingman.
Johnson outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for Denver, Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. Denver leading by 14. Johnson right side. Johnson double team. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And Embiid throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside Stojakovic. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Here's Embiid. Stolen by Stojakovic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gervin. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Stojakovic kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Porzingis with the block. Johnson dishes to Stojakovic. Back to Johnson. Out to Porzingis. Johnson left side. Pass to Stojakovic. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Embiid with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Head it. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, he is consistent on that mid-range jumper. Pettit's a well-rounded player. He can get his points from anywhere on the floor.
Dennis Rodman Here's checked in for Kemp. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Embiid, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Out to Porzingis from the arc. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got 23.
Boy, Coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's Johnson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Denver. 2 shots.
Free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Embiid. Takes a three. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first personal.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Stojakovic against Embiid. Stojakovic the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Mutombo in the high post. And the basket is good. Mutombo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Johnson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody can do much to keep him from dropping it in. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And another miss by Cleveland. Johnson outside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
Just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you starting to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Magic Johnson.